So you're looking to buy or sell a property, maybe even out of state, and don't have a real estate agent. So how do you find the perfect realtor to help you meet your goals, whether it be buying a property or selling a property? I'm Jeb Smith, Coldwell Banker Residential Brokerage here in Southern California, and that's the topic we're going to delve in today, finding the perfect real estate agent. So as a real estate agent for nearly 17 years, who runs almost 100% relational business, which means that I get all of my business through other relationships, for the most part. Of course, some people find me online, but for the majority of my business, people find me through past clients, friends, and family. So working a relational business, the first place to tell you to look when considering buying or selling a property is turn to somebody that you trust. If you have a neighbor or a friend or family member who's bought a house that you're aware of, sold a house, and they were happy with the process, that's the first place you should start, right? Talk to that person about who they used, why they liked them, so on and so forth. And that should be one of the people that you interview, right? In a lot of cases, home buyers, home sellers interview multiple people, and that's something I definitely agree with. Even somebody coming from the relational side, I believe that homeowners, home buyers should talk to multiple people, and this would be no different. So you should definitely start with a relational referral. So somebody you trust, somebody you know, to help get that referral. Now maybe you're buying out of state, selling out of state, and you don't have that that point of contact. Someone like myself, a real estate agent that networks with real estate agents all over the country, I could be a valuable resource for someone like you to help put you in touch with realtors, business owners that work a similar business model as I do. So, reach out to your real estate agent. There's a good chance that they can guide you to someone in another state to help you in that process. Secondly, if you don't have those point of contacts, Google, Zillow, those places are good places to start, because what they do is their reviews, right? So just going in and typing, find the best realtor in, Arizona is going to bring up a laundry list of people. But once you have that list of people, start looking at reviews. Start looking at what other people are saying about them. If there's people out there, they don't have reviews online, we're in the day and age right now where reviews are huge in almost every industry, and real estate being no different. So using reviews to help guide you through that process and finding the right person is the next step I would take. So you have your relational approach, and then you have your review approach, which is going out there, doing your own due diligence, and finding an agent based on those reviews that kind of meets the kind of person that you would like to do business with based on what others are saying. And I would go through and read those reviews, right? And make sure they seem realistic, make sure that, every single review isn't exactly the same. The one thing with Zillow is that they do make sure that you were the agent that helped someone buy or sell a property. So their reviews are pretty accurate. Google, go through, read them. A lot of them have photos, a lot of them have names, that sort of thing. So just make sure that what you're looking at is accurate. And those are honestly the best two places to start. Going on, I guess you could go to an open house and find an agent and that sort of thing, but those aren't places that I would really recommend finding the right agent. I would always start with the relational approach. Secondly, I would start with some sort of review-based research to help you find another person to interview. Now you can always go down to the street to the open house and find somebody down there that is selling a property and that you work well with, and that should be another person that you interview. But 1 and 2 should be relational. Secondly should be a review approach, and maybe it's one and the same. Maybe you find somebody that was referred to you that now you type in their name and they have great reviews, and so it kind of meets both. But either way, as a buyer, as a seller, I would definitely interview more than one agent, just to make sure that you're working with somebody that that has a similar style as you, a similar communication style as you, because you're going to be talking to that person a lot. That person is going to be representing you, either purchasing or selling one of the biggest investments in your life. So it's important to have someone there that you can communicate well with, and someone that ultimately can help you accomplish your goals. So if you are considering buying or selling, potentially out of state, you don't have a resource, you're looking for a resource, feel free to reach out to me directly. Like I mentioned earlier, I network with a lot of top agents all over the country, and a lot of people work a similar business model as me. These are the people that I network with, so I'm happy to put you in touch with one of those people in one of those areas, and that can be one of the people that you interview. But again, if you have questions, comment below, contact me directly. Would love the opportunity to help. As always, I appreciate you taking the time to watch, and we'll talk again soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.